Is Stoicism compatible with religion or spirituality? Introduction. Opening tone, reflective, inquisitive. Have you ever wondered if Stoicism, a philosophy grounded in reason, self-discipline, and acceptance, is compatible with religion or spirituality? At first glance, Stoicism might seem purely rational, even cold. It doesn't promise divine rewards or rely on sacred texts. But dig deeper, and you'll find something intriguing. Today, we'll explore how Stoicism interacts with both religion and spirituality. Are they in conflict, or is there more harmony than we might expect? Section 1. What is Stoicism? Clarifying tone. Before we get into compatibility, let's set the stage. Stoicism is an ancient Greek philosophy developed by thinkers like Zeno, Epictetus, Seneca, and later the Roman Emperor Marcus Aurelius. It teaches that the key to a good life is living in accordance with nature and reason, practicing virtue, and focusing only on what you can control. At its core, Stoicism is practical. It helps you face hardship without losing your mind or soul. But is it spiritual? Is it religious? Let's find out. Section 2. What is religion and what is spirituality? Explanatory tone. Religion usually involves belief in a higher power, rituals, a community of faith, and a moral code grounded in divine authority. Examples: Christianity, Islam, Hinduism, Judaism. Spirituality, on the other hand, is broader. It's often a personal quest for meaning, inner peace, or connection to something greater, whether that's God, the universe, nature, or the self. Now here's the big question. Can Stoicism coexist with either or both? Section 3. Stoicism and religion. Compatible or not? Balanced tone. Historically, Stoicism did include belief in a kind of divine order. The Stoics believed in the logos, a rational, organizing principle that governs the universe. To them, the universe wasn't random. It was intelligent, purposeful, and even sacred. This sounds almost religious, right? Now consider this. Epictetus often refers to God, or the gods, as expressions of divine reason. Marcus Aurelius, while deeply Stoic, also prays and reflects on a cosmic intelligence. Seneca wrote about reverence toward nature and fate, seeing God as being within us and everywhere. But, and this is key, Stoicism doesn't require belief in a personal God, miracles, or an afterlife. So it's not religious in the traditional, institutional sense. However, it can be compatible with religion. Many Christians, for example, find Stoic teachings helpful for practicing patience, humility, and moral strength. Early Christian thinkers like Augustine and Thomas Aquinas even borrowed Stoic concepts. You could say Stoicism is philosophically neutral. It can support religious faith without demanding it. Section 4. Stoicism and spirituality. A natural fit? Affirming tone. Now, what about spirituality? This is where Stoicism often shines. Think about it. Stoicism asks you to reflect deeply on your place in the universe. It encourages connection with nature, acceptance of death, and inner peace. It emphasizes mindfulness, detachment from ego, and living in the present. Sounds a lot like modern spirituality, doesn't it? In fact, Stoicism pairs well with mindfulness practices, meditation, and even Eastern philosophies like Buddhism and Taoism. It invites you to transcend selfish desires and ego-driven suffering, just like spiritual paths do. While Stoicism doesn't talk about chakras or enlightenment, it still offers a spiritual practice, one of simplicity, purpose, resilience, and peace. Section 5. Real-life examples. Relatable tone. Let's bring this down to earth. A devout Christian might use Stoicism to better endure suffering, forgive others, and accept God's will. A secular spiritual person might use Stoic journaling and reflection to cultivate gratitude and resilience. A Buddhist practitioner might recognize in Stoicism the familiar idea that clinging to desires leads to suffering. So whether you follow a religion, consider yourself spiritual but not religious, or identify as agnostic, Stoicism offers tools you can adopt. Section 6. Key differences to keep in mind. Analytical tone. Of course, there are differences too. Prayer versus practice. Religions often emphasize prayer and faith. Stoicism emphasizes discipline and rational thought. Afterlife. Most religions teach life after death. Stoicism doesn't make any promises. It simply says, live well now. Divine intervention. Religious people may believe in miracles or divine help. Stoics don't expect outside rescue. They rely on inner strength. These differences matter, but they don't have to divide. They can coexist, as long as you're clear on your beliefs. Conclusion. Can they coexist? Reflective and inspiring tone. So, is Stoicism compatible with religion or spirituality? Yes, it can complement religion without competing with it, and it can deepen your spiritual life without needing to define God. Whether you're Christian, Muslim, Hindu, Buddhist, or simply a seeker of truth, Stoicism gives you a sturdy foundation, a way to meet life's chaos with calm, pain with perspective, and success with humility. In a world full of noise and distraction, Stoicism doesn't tell you what to believe. It shows you how to live. Optional call to action for video, podcast, or post. If you enjoyed this exploration, consider reading Meditations by Marcus Aurelius or Letters from a Stoic by Seneca, and reflect on this. You don't control the world, but you do control how you meet it. What do you think? Can Stoicism and your beliefs coexist? Drop a comment or share your thoughts.